As to see both.
That does not fit together.
Yeah, but do you know what it shows? It shows your enthusiasm, your
Yeah,
dedication.
I'm enthusiastic for your dinner.
We should meet for a coffee soon. What does this really mean?
That you will never see that person again. Make a joke to break the tension. This is insane.
I've done that.
That's where Germany and UK clash.
What should I click on?
Yeah, yours. To fail.
This is the prime example of being British.
Excuse me, sorry, do you speak English?
No, I don't, sorry.
English, do you speak it? Yes. English, do you English, do you speak it?
Okay, so welcome to episode 63 of the Easy English podcast. Today, our main topic will be testing not only Easy, but also myself, quite nervously, on a British culture quiz. But before we go into the quiz, we have a really exciting announcement that we've been waiting to announce for ages. We will be starting another additional conversation call.
Pub call.
We have one already, which is on Tuesday evenings, GMT, at 6:15. Mm-hmm. Our new date will be every Wednesday at 12 p.m. GMT. So maybe you're someone you're quite good at speaking English, or you think you are, but you don't really have a way to practice your conversational English, speaking and listening. And let's say you've got to a certain level and you've hit a wall. This is the place where you should come to really get to that next level and level up your English. We will meet every week, twice a week now, and we will just talk about regular topics that you'll be speaking about when you come to England, when you're working in it for an English company, or working in England, when you're visiting the UK, because it's all well and good reading a book and understanding the grammar and vocabulary, but when we British people speak, as Easy can probably testify, we're using grammatical errors, we're speaking very quickly, we're lazy, we're sloppy.
Sorry, Brits.
And so the Easy English call is the best way to really put yourself on the ground and improve your English and really feel comfortable and confident when you're going to come to the UK, work in the UK, and be able to interact with native speakers.
And even if you don't come to the UK, but just want to get better with your English, if you live in another English-speaking country, move to another English-speaking country, or just really are interested in the English language, or need it for your job, or because you have friends, partners from English-speaking countries, whatever your reason is, you might want to improve and level up your English.
So if you are interested in becoming confident and leveling up your English speaking and listening skills, then join our conversation membership at easyenglish.video/membership. Okay, let's
do the quiz.
Get to the quiz. So, there's 20 questions, and if you're listening to the podcast...
I know the answer already.
If you're listening to the podcast, maybe you are not aware, but we're actually filming this also on YouTube, and you'll be able to see the questions on our video between us. So yeah, head to YouTube now to watch and play along, or simply go to londonschool.com and try their British culture quiz. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so question 1 of 20. What makes up the United Kingdom? Easy. I'm too nervous to answer because I think I know the answer.
Of course you do know the answer.
Yeah,
It's 4 countries that make up the United Kingdom.
Okay.
Which is England, or which are England, Scotland and Wales.
Yeah.
On one island.
Yeah.
And Northern Ireland from the island on the left side, which is the Irish island. And Great Britain.
Perfect.
Is only the one island, Scotland, England and Wales.
Great.
I think that's a common confusion. Second question. Which of the following is considered poor etiquette in the UK?
Oh, wow. This is good.
Eating lunch at your desk, Boo! Arriving at someone's house to say hello, uninvited. Boo! Arriving for dinner at someone's house 50 minutes late. Boo! Oh, wait.
Which is the big boo-boo?
I would say 50 minutes late.
No.
Eating lunch at your desk?
No.
You cannot say hello uninvited at someone's house?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, same in Germany.
Yeah.
But some people love it. Spontaneous visits.
Yeah, they're weird.
They are all really weird, though. I've never heard in the UK that's the country where you cannot ring a doorbell and say hello.
I mean, 15 minutes.
They could have put in something more obvious, like spit out your food at dinner, or like blow your nose in front of everybody. Is that a etiquette thing as well? In Germany, people blow their nose while they sit around the table. I find this gross. Go outside. Go to the bathroom. I don't know. Okay, bye.
Yes.
Okay, go
15
on.
minutes late is also a bit rude, but, they always say, like, the cool people arrive late to the party,
Oh my God.
It's your 6-month review, and your boss says to you, I might suggest you consider making a development plan to improve your sales. You feel sure that sales are improving, so what do you do? Decide to wait a couple of weeks to see if your sales improve before spending time on a development plan. Ignore your boss's suggestion as you feel confident your sales are improving. Prioritize making a development plan as your boss clearly thinks it is important. Look at this. This is a question on avoidance of disputes. This is the prime example of being British.
Really?
You're
I
right.
just wanted to say this is quite individual, though.
It's a very specific.
It's also very individual regarding company culture. Do you think this is really like always the same case?
I mean, you could change it to like your mum asks you to clean your room. What do you do? Argue with your mum or just do it anyway, even though it's basically clean?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, you do it because you want to avoid disputes and conflict. This is why everything takes so long in England, because no one wants to get to the point.
That's where Germany and UK clash.
Right.
Because in Germany it's like efficiency.
Yeah.
Can we first talk about why we do this?
Yeah.
Oh, never. You have just joined a new job. Your manager sends everyone, oh God, this is very small, everyone in the team an email asking for opinions about a big decision that needs to be made. How should you respond? Respond saying that you know your manager will make the right decision. You just go for it. You make the right decision. Assume that the email isn't for you as you are new on the team. It's always a good
avoidance.
Respond saying that you will saying what you think as your manager is generally interested in your opinion.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, the last one.
Yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Let's see.
He wants your opinion, you give your opinion.
Wow, you're on the road to being British.
That's quite efficient, though.
That's quite efficient, to be fair. Less avoidance there. You are in a meeting with your British team, and the debate starts to get quite heated between two team members who start raising their voices in anger.
Oh, no.
What do? Make a joke to break the tension.
Yeah.
That is actually quite British. Could be the right answer. Imagine that. Just say, why did the baker have brown hands? Because he needed a poo.
And then everyone is laughing and it's all good.
Yeah. Ask them to continue the conversation after the meeting. Also quite good, actually. Tell them who you think is right.
Make a joke to break the tension. This is insane.
I've done that.
Yeah, I've done that too. But this is insane as a suggestion.
Yeah.
What should people watching this take from this to do probably inappropriate jokes? Don't do inappropriate jokes.
You have been invited for dinner at a colleague's house at 7 p.m.
Oh.
What time should you arrive?
7 p.m. on the dot. Just a few minutes before 7, around 7:15. Okay, don't come too late. That's common sense.
Yeah.
Really?
Remember the first question?
Yeah, but not 7:15.
This is the German coming out in you.
I would say 7 p.m. on the dot.
Yeah?
British people don't want you a few minutes before either.
Do you know what I'd say if I said 7 and then I had the door knocking at 7? Who the is this? This time.
So you really think it's 7:15?
Yeah.
You really think that they... Yeah, we are in Britain, not in Germany. I get it. I wouldn't come. I mean, I would also say a few minutes before 7 is polite to try to not be too late. I would myself be annoyed because you still want to probably prepare something. I wouldn't be annoyed either. A few minutes is basically 3 minutes before 7. That's fine as well.
Before?
I just give now my personal
Are
opinion.
you mad?
Don't come at 6:45. That's annoying because people are still preparing.
Oh, yeah.
I think 7 on the dot is a bit like, someone really wants to show off.
Someone's
Weird.
hungry.
But, your work colleagues as well. You want to be polite and come at the time that someone expects you. So I would come. I mean,
The Germans here, 7.00.
well, the problem is that I am actually always too late. So I cannot say I would. But with a work colleague, I would try to be. I think I would ring the bell at 7:02 or 1:00.
Yeah.
Not on the dot. Yeah, but this is 7:15. This is a bit rude.
Yeah, but around.
No, it's rude. If you have warm food on the table,
Yeah.
if it would have said 7 p.m. on the dot, a few minutes before 7 or a few minutes after 7, I would say a few minutes after 7, but not 7:15.
Yeah, but the food won't be ready at 7. You've seen Come Dine With Me, always a glass of beer, chit-chat,
But
looking around the house.
so you really think it's around 7:15?
I mean, I'm going to look like a total wazzock
Yeah.
if it's not 7:15.
It's on the dot. Go for it.
What should I click on?
Yeah, yours. To fail. Being a little late for a social engagement is acceptable and even expected in the UK, but don't be too late or you risk appearing rude. 7:15 is too late.
Is it?
Yeah, I think from, I don't know how it's in the UK. Oh, I actually do know because our GP practice also has this. If you're 50 minutes late, your appointment is deleted.
That's formal.
Colleague's house.
Yeah,
it's not
that's
friend.
not formal. That's informal now.
That might be to get to know your colleagues better. Okay. Wait. Then I want to know from you. Your boss
Okay.
tells you to come at 12 to the office.
You want to play
When
a
do you come?
scenario?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your boss says come at 12 into my office. When do you go?
Yeah, like 1 minute, 5 minutes before 12, even. I'm waiting outside the door.
Ah, okay. So formal, you have to be on time.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then it was a bit weird to say
Colleague, yeah,
a
that's the
colleague or a
test.
friend's house.
That's the real test.
But a colleague is a bit formal, could be. I know it's private at the house, but it still is someone that you maybe don't know well.
Honestly, if I invited one of my colleagues over, and they were there at 7 p.m. on the dot, I'd be like, what the fuck is this person coming so early?
Hate them.
What are they doing here?
Okay, but that's good for
Oven's still
people
on.
viewing this and for myself.
Yeah.
Formal occasion, you would even be too early, and people would
For
not
a
be
job
annoyed.
interview, I'd come like even 10 minutes early and just wait around.
That does not fit
Yeah,
together.
but do you know what it shows? It shows your enthusiasm,
Yeah,
your dedication.
I'm enthusiastic for your dinner. I don't want you to.
But I'm
wait.
not enthusiastic to host you. I'm just doing it because
Why
it's
did you
polite.
invite me then?
Because it's polite.
Okay, so my boss invites me. I will be absolutely on time. Not even 1 minute late, no? It's not like then polite to come 2 minutes late. No.
No.
Time is money, no?
Exactly. I'm busy. Okay, you bump into a business acquaintance who says, "We should meet for a coffee soon." What does this really mean?
That you will never see that person again.
It is unlikely that they'll be in touch to arrange a coffee. Let's just click that one directly because
Yeah.
that's exactly the answer. They'll probably contact you the following day. Nope. They'll definitely contact you as soon to arrange time and a place. Yeah, this is an avoidance tactic yet again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is Friday night. Boop, boop. And you're feeling. What is it again? The short.
Friday.
No.
Fun Time Friday.
TGIF. Thank God it's Friday.
Yeah, or TFI Friday. Thank it's Friday. TFIF.
Okay, anyway. It is Friday night. Boop, boop. And you're feeling very tired after your first week in your new job in the UK. Well, yeah, a new job can be challenging. Your colleagues invite you to the pub. How do you respond? Oh, I would definitely say this.
Uh-oh.
So no, as you suspect, they are just being polite. No, if you do a direct thing, come now. That's not a let's go for coffee one day. This is a direct invite. Say yes and decide that this is an opportunity to get to know your colleagues on a more personal level. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Apologize and promise you will join them another time.
Wow.
Boo! You will directly be off. No, they will not. We will never ask again.
You must.
They will ask again as well.
Yeah.
If you don't feel well and you're like feeling a bit ill or so.
Yeah.
But if you still have a little bit of energy, join for one drink.
Yeah. If you can
Yeah.
go, you say, please invite me next week. I'm absolutely there. Then they'll accept that. You don't have to go to the
And you
pub.
don't have to go all night. You can just join for a drink and then
Yeah.
say, like, that was really nice to get to know you. Definitely want to do this again.
Yeah.
And then you never do it again.
Get a lemonade or a Coke or water, fizzy water, or water is free. So no probs.
Now, it maybe people understand that as you shouldn't drink alcohol with your colleagues.
Oh, I see. Absolutely drink alcohol with your colleagues.
Maybe not too much. One.
Then you get to know all the goss or you'll become part of the gossip.
Oh, God, you don't want to do that.
Your manager asks, do you have a second? When you are in the middle of something important, how should you respond?
Uh-oh.
Ask if you could come back to them later when you have finished what you're working on. Understand this is something important and say, yes, of course. Tell them that you are busy.
Okay, number 3 not. I think the first 2, actually, it really depends a bit on the boss as well.
Yeah, the
Could
context.
both be okay, because if someone just asks, do you have a second? It could be anything. It is maybe not important.
Yeah.
If you say, like, I'm in a very important meeting, is this something that I think you would rather say it like this? Is this something that can wait a little bit? I will directly after this get back to you. I think it's still polite, but they probably mean understand this is something important and say yes, of course, right?
Yeah.
But I think the first one, you could put it a way that is really polite as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No, fine. When meeting a British business partner for the first time, what should you talk about? Oh, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Make small talk about trivial things, such as the weather or your journey to the meeting. Don't initiate any conversation, but let your partner take the lead. Ask if they have any children. And if so, ask to see photos.
I see a photo of your child.
How to be reported to the police so quickly. Okay, everyone knows this is absolutely clear.
Yeah.
Small talk is
Don't ask for photos. Don't ever talk about children in general.
Yeah.
Well, if the topic comes up and the other person is talking about their children, you can respond.
Yeah, they
But
initiate.
don't ask people if they have children. Which of these is best avoided during a business meeting with British partners?
Wow,
Again,
this is good.
Yeah. Folding your arms. Nodding your head occasionally. Making strong eye contact. So this is interesting.
If you do all 3 together, you look really crazy.
Nodding your head occasionally, why would that be a problem?
Yeah.
That is trying to show that you agree. That's fine. Making strong eye contact in a business sense, I think is good because you're listening to someone.
Yeah.
But I think I know why they put this in. Like in British public life, if you're, for example, on the tube, don't stare at people.
Yeah.
But here, probably folding your arms because you are trying to block yourself off and not showing an open, welcoming atmosphere.
Yeah. I think that must be it.
That's common sense,
But
isn't it?
making eye contact is fine, but I would still say
Strong is weird, yeah. But I think some people would have it as a business strategy. Eye contact, like,
Yeah.
yes.
There's probably a TED talk on how it's really important if you want to become the CEO eventually. What do the British celebrate on Bonfire Night, which is on the 5th of November? Is it the end of the Great Fire of London? The formation of the UK, the United Kingdom? Or is it the failure, this is so specific, this next one, that it has to be the right answer, the failure of Guy Fawkes to blow up the King and the Houses of Parliament?
Which is exactly that. And that's why they do a lot of fireworks, which I absolutely hate.
Yeah.
I can do my usual speech here. For pets, wildlife, people with PTSD, it's just fireworks are not good. But there are also some like other celebrations where they just do a fire, which I still don't know how good that is for the environment and all of that, and for some triggering aspects. But people come together, celebrate. We have never, or I have never celebrated it because I don't like fireworks and because we have to care for a very frightened Nola at home. But I've also heard from like parades, fires, like in Lewes, very close to Brighton. There's, I think, the biggest in the country.
The biggest, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the idea is the fireworks aren't actually part of the tradition. The normal thing is you stack up a big pile of wood, hay, and then at the top you usually put something which represents Guy Fawkes.
Is that like on Easter? Do you do Easter fires as well?
No, but this is very similar.
Do you do? I always ask, but I live in England. Do we do?
But
in Germany, Easter fires are a big thing, and it's kind of similar.
But instead of burning like your, this is a very metaphorical thing, I think, for Easter, or it's quite religious. Whereas this is purely like a representation of burning, essentially a terrorist, which seems really archaic nowadays.
Which of the following nationalities has the largest number of UK residents?
We did a video about this.
Yeah. Is it Indian, Irish, or Polish? I think to this current state, can you say that? It is Polish.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, let's see when this quiz was made.
Incorrect.
Indian.
According to the 2015. Okay, this is old. We had a wrong answer here now, but I think at the moment it's Polish.
Yeah, I think it is Polish now. And we actually made a video with our friends at Easy Polish about what Brits think of the Polish.
But we also made a video about Indians in the UK. So check them both out.
Next question.
Oh, and about the Irish. Anyway. You go.
After English and Welsh and Wales, in brackets, which language is the most commonly spoken mother tongue in the UK? Polish, French, or Punjabi?
Well, that probably also changed then, but to this quiz, it will be Punjabi then, I think.
Well, I don't know, because within India, there's like how many languages? So I would say it's
maybe
Polish.
It is Polish already then, although Indians were there.
Because you have like Gujarati, Punjabi.
Oh, yeah.
You can go on.
Yeah, of course.
The list goes on and on. I think it's Polish
then. Let's see. Yeah, correct.
Yes.
Okay. Very well done. 546,000 back then. Residents. Okay.
I think it's like a few hundred more thousand.
Last question. Which of the following was not invented in the UK? Marmite, peanut butter, or chicken tikka masala?
I heard that chicken tikka masala was invented in Scotland by a Scot.
That is UK.
Or by an Indian who wanted to deliver Indian food to Scottish people. Marmite is the UK.
Okay, quick answer. Go for it. Peanut butter.
PB.
Correct.
Peanut butter. Okay, wow. That's taken way longer than we thought. This is the end of this week's episode. If you are a podcast member in our membership, then we will do the last 5 questions as part of our after show. So thank you for watching. Join us for the last bit on the after show if you're a podcast member. And as always, we'll see you next time. Ta-ra!
Hello, I am English.